Oh, hello there. You are looking for some sort of carrying option that looks very good and sort of high fashion but won't break the bank? Let's get into it.
Chase Reeves reviews a bag. Chase Reeves reviews. Chase Reeves reviews.
Hey guys, I'm Chase Reeves and I make bag reviews that go in depth so you don't have to wonder about if you should buy that bag or not, but you know exactly if it's the right bag for you. And today I have 3 bags I want to show you from Question. There's like some of the vowels are missing. Question are these guys from Zurich, Switzerland, who are bridging a bit of the high fashion with just straight up functionality. I think these bags are you're gonna see how excited I am because they have a very authentic kind of, I don't know, modern metropolitan look to them, but they're really functional and they're not very expensive. It's a kind of everyday use with an indie look. I really like the looks of these guys. Very innovative features, all right? Let's look at each one of these individually. Okay, first of all, we have the Simple Pack, all right? It's a simple sort of, they say it's a backpack that leans slightly towards a tote. You've got these nice handles. The handles have a little leather strap on them to keep them together if you want. Kind of a cool look. And then the straps on the back, these come off and stow away inside of there, so you've got more of a I don't know, you're looking for doing some sort of street shopping out in New York or Tokyo. Don't know what's happening with that accent. I have to apologize to anybody who, well, to everyone really, because I don't know. You have questions, I don't have answers. I don't know what that accent was. Okay, so the functionality of this bag, very simple backpack, all right? That you can take the straps off and hide them away. I noticed that the backpack straps were actually super comfortable because the bag is so small, you don't have a lot of weight inside of here. So in terms of like functionality of carry, you have, I really dig the handles and this, very simple, really nice. Then you have 2 outer pockets, all right? One of them is zipped here and one of them where the straps go away, which you saw here. You might be able to put your business papers in there, man. Your papers, your business papers. So let's pack this out how I would use it. In this outside pocket, I would throw my headphones, and my glasses. Boom, boom, boom. Are you kidding me? We're done. We're done with the quick access pocket. You see how easy this bag is to use? Now we've got inside the bag. It's just a zipper that goes around the top of the bag. Got the inside of the bag. Let's put our laptop in there. 15-inch laptop guy, fits perfectly. It's nice and it's padded and it is lifted up off the bottom of the bag. I like the way that they're protecting my laptop for me. Thank you, Question. Now, inside here, there's a little stowaway pocket, a little hidden stowaway pocket with a zipper. Love that, because you know what goes in there, right? I carry around a couple of these little guys of just stuff that just in case I ever need it. Dental floss, chapstick, you know, ibuprofen, headphone splitter. I'm a bit of a dongle guy. Got some, I got my Apple Lightning charger and my USB mini charger thing for my Bluetooth headphones. Just some of those things like, I wonder if I ever gonna need one of these. I don't know. Throw it in one of these pockets. And then in here, I have some hand wipes and like $20 and one of my wife's IDs in case she forgets it when we're going to some fancy bar because we are in Zurich. We are looking for, see, again, the accent is not nailing that. So I put those right inside of there. I never have to see them. They're right in that little stowaway pocket, but I have them if I need them. I never have to see them, but I have them if I need them. Then, I don't know if you can see this, but inside this top flap, there are 2 basically charger-sized elastic top pockets. So I take my charger and I put it right inside, okay? The other one, I don't know, I'll leave empty for right now, but that's nice. It's always nice for me to have a place to put my charger. We all have our laptop, we all have our charger. A lot of times there's not a great place to put your charger because it's big, it's bulky. I love this kind of place to put it. There are 2 of those pockets in here. So if you have 2 2 chargers, that'd be perfect. This would all, maybe the other one would be like where you put a water bottle. There's no water bottle pocket on this bag. That's not very high fashion. We are not bringing that around, you know? But you could easily fit a water bottle in there. Okay, so then you just have the inner cavity, which to me is about the size of 2 big wool sweaters. I think you could get 2 big wool sweaters in there. I just throw in my iPad Pro because it's like my journal, and then we're good to go. And it only clocks in at about $130 at the time of making this video. That's US. So very affordable here. I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video, we'll walk through some of the materials and the design or the like build quality decisions that they've made to see if it's a good buy or not at that price. So that is the simple pack from Question. I love this thing. It is so simple, but that's not the end of this video. We've got 2 more bags to get through. Let's check them out. Okay, this is their simple office. Super innovative backpack / shoulder bag system, which I'm going to show you. I love that. A little more pockets than this. Nice accessibility to all those pockets, and ultimately, like, this is the business one. You need to put on a shoulder bag to get into the office, to go to a boardroom, to do something like that. This thing is dope. It's small, it looks nice. It's like sort of, I think it looks really nice. I think it looks like actually real, like it's kind of interesting. I see a dude walk into the cafe or the bar with something like this, and I'm like, dude, the guy knows how to put together a bag. Look. Okay, so the first thing to show you is this. There's handles on the top and the side of the bag. So if you wanted to just take these guys off, you can just carry it as you know, a briefcase thing, and it doesn't look bad like that. It's nice, it's small, it's perfect sized. The second thing is you've got their strap, which you can use like this. You might be noticing this thing in the middle, like, wait, what is that? What is it? Does that do something interesting? What is it? Are you going to show me what it is? Yes, I'm gonna show you exactly what it is. But first, you can carry it just as a shoulder bag like this. I like this shoulder bag. I like the way it feels. It gets nice and small enough for me, so I can go over the shoulder, like across my body, or I can just go on my shoulder itself. Really great, but that's not where this strap really shines. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna pull off the strap from my D-rings on the top. I'm going to connect these ends down here to the D-rings at the bottom. Now that I have those connected there, there's a hook thing up here, which goes right through this bit of webbing. And now we've got a dope little backpack strap thing. We adjust the straps to see what it's like to put on and get it going. And what's interesting about this, I thought that it might dig into my neck or something. It's a little tight still. Thought it might dig into my neck. It doesn't. It's nice and open around my neck, super comfortable, and I've just got my sweet little, you know, my simple office pack on my back as a backpack. Super innovative. And not just like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, let's try it out. It's really well executed. Like using the strap as a backpack, as an over the shoulder as well. Both of them, the strap works great. I thought that as an over the shoulder, maybe this metal bit right in the middle would hurt, but it doesn't. I'm either on one side or the other of it every time that I carry. So that to me is like a really killer innovation. So sweet. Like you can go full briefcase when you need to look that way. You've got your Nordstrom Rack button-up shirt on. You can go full like over the shoulder bag. But then if you're biking into work, you go backpack and you're fine. Okay, let's set this thing up like we would for carry. First of all, I've got 2 of these outer pockets which go all the way down to the bottom of this pocket here. These are great because very easy to get stuff into. If you have a water bottle, it would easily fit in there. You can see how it does a little of a 3D pocket thing. So, and I just think it makes the front of the bag look good. So what I would do is I would take one of those and put my headphones and glasses in there. And the other one, I would put my charger in. So I've got my charger, my headphones, and my glasses. These are sort of my quick access guys. There's also a place you might prefer to put your charger inside the bags because you're only getting into that when you're getting into your laptop and stuff. Showing you that in a second. I don't know which way I would go on that. I might go my hideaway stuff out in that outer pocket. So the first thing, you got these 2 outer pockets. Then inside the bag, you've got a laptop compartment or laptop pocket, but it's only good for 13-inch laptops. So for your little MacBook, you know, your little MacBooks, your AirBooks, fits in there perfectly. My 15-inch does not fit in there. What I do is I put my iPad Pro right inside there because it fits perfectly, my big iPad Pro. And then I just let my laptop kind of hang out in there. I just kind of put them in and I go, everything's gonna be fine. So if you got a 15-inch laptop, you might be a little like, no, thank you. But for me, I'm good with that, all right? Then inside, we can grab our hideaway pocket stuff and throw that into one of these undies. Again, 2, just like the other one, 2 wide, I call them undies because they have elastic at the top, pockets inside there. I would just throw these guys right in there and we're good to go. This bag looks really great when it's packed out and it functions really well. It's so nice to use. You get to the cafe, you have everything you need, just your essentials in a small little form factor. And frankly, you guys, you look good. You know what it's like when you're looking for a bag. You want it to, many of us want it to hit some sort of a style or aesthetic or like look for us. These guys are dope for that, and it's not that expensive. This one clocks in at like $150 or something. I love the little form factor of there. I've got everything that I need for a day right here, and I can put it on as a backpack or do the shoulder thing. And honestly, I'm not normally a shoulder guy, but I because the bag's so small and it looks so good as a shoulder bag, I kind of walk around with the shoulders sometimes. Okay, and then we have the Day Tote, another really innovative bag. Clocks in a little more expensive than the other 2. This is $170 for this guy, but you have a little more space and kind of a nice stylish look on this because, you know, we're digging the totes. You come out to Berlin, you'll see, we are rocking the totes. So the first thing to note about this guy is it's got this awesome handle thing with this leather guy on there, but also functions as a backpack there. And the backpack is quite comfortable. The straps are definitely thin. So if you carry a heavier load, which you kind of can with this bag because it has more space, more capacity, there's a chance that it can like wear into your shoulders a bit over time. So look out for that. But most of us who carry a bag like this for daily carry probably don't carry a ton of heavy stuff with us. So that ain't gonna be a problem. So I like this handle strap system. I'm either using it as a tote or a backpack. It feels good. All my stuff's secure inside there. And honestly, it looks good. This kind of bag is sort of striking. It's not that popular yet, but like, it's the kind of thing you see in one of those like, you know, fashion people. Fashion people wear these, like, you know, art directors at agencies. They use these kinds of things, you know? I like to pretend that I'm one of those people. You can pretend too. Now, very affordable question bags, you know? We're a little susceptible to that. So, hey, screw it. Why not look good? Why not? But then functionality on this guy is where these guys really shine. A lot of times you'll go into some fancy store, you'll see the tote, and it's just a tote. It's like, yeah, we are just the tote. Hello, our company is called Tote. Do we do anything else but tote? Nope. Do you have any pockets on the bag? Nope, it's just tote. We are tote. I don't know why you are needing more than this. You don't understand life is suffering, and so we are just tote. You need no pockets. That is some sort of limitation of your own. I'm getting closer to that accent, I hope. I don't know, maybe not. But the functionality on these are awesome. It's not like that. You actually have lots of pockets that are good to use. First of all, being your quick access pocket, right? So what I do in that guy is, there's my headphones, man. There's my headphones right there in that quick access pocket. Love these guys, put them right there. There they go. Maybe even my glasses, who knows? Then, I've showed you the strap system. One of the questions I had is like, is that gonna suck to get into? And it's not. So this flap just comes like, and then your straps hold that sucker closed. So it's not the most secure thing for your, you know, Munich and where I got stuff stolen in Milan before I got the stuff back, thanks to a really adventurous and fucking awesome Starbucks barista. Thanks, Jessica. But the flap just kind of comes down, keeps the weather out, and your strap holds it down. And then you've got this big tote, you know, functionality that you can get into. Before I show you inside there, I do just want to show you, you also have access to the inner pocket, the big cavity like this, which is super great when you see that there is a quick access or a like stowaway pocket that's accessible right through there. So you've got a little zipper right in there, just on the other side of this zipper, which is awesome. It's not that easy to get to from the other way, but this makes it super quick to get into anything you need to in there without having to even open up the flap. Okay, so that little stowaway pocket, it's quite big actually. I mean, it can easily fit, it could fit like a small tablet, like a Kindle Fire or something like that, probably. It's about that wide. It's about the width of my hand. And just measure your screens right now. Everybody just measure your screens. Let's see, it's about 8.5 inches. I'd say it's probably a 9-inch wide pocket, but the mouth of it is only about 6.5 inches. So you get in and it's wider on the inside, but the mouth of it's about 7 inches, 6.5 inches on that stowaway pocket. Then here's a cool thing. Here's the flap that comes down. You've got this little flappy poo. Well, there's also this little kind of quick access pocket or flap almost above that. A place where you can kind of just throw stuff. I don't personally use much in here, but I did use my laptop charger right in there, and I found it wasn't that bad. I'm a little worried about it because I don't want it to fall out, but you pull this sucker down and then it holds it all together. So it's a kind of nice place to put stuff like, you can imagine like a boarding pass or something like that would be perfect. Little notepads, maybe even your iPhone or something like that. So I've put my charger there before. It feels kind of secure, it's surprising. So it's just, about 7 inches deep here without anything to hold it closed except for the flap on the top of the bag. Okay, then inside you have a really nice padded laptop compartment that's raised up off the bottom of the bag. Perfect for your MacBook 15-inch MacBook Pros. A lot of you are sort of opening up Photoshop or Illustrator and you want to be able to carry. That's one of the things, this bag is like killer for designers and developer types who have that sort of, that angle, that tech angle. So love this laptop pocket. It's nice and padded and it's minimal, so it doesn't take up a lot of space in the bag. If you have one of those Asus Alienware, like it comes with its own like cup holder and stuff. I don't think you're gonna, you know what works. This is an old MacBook Pro and it fits right in there fine, 15 inches. Then as I said in there, you've got that stowaway pocket, which I've already shown you. Other than that, you just have the inner cavity. So I take my iPad Pro and I just put it right inside there. I probably have room for probably could fit 3 to 4 big wool sweaters in here, I think. Lots of capacity. Again, these bags look so good when they're put together and they're all filled up. I gotta say, this leather handle is kind of nice. I'm not normally one for, killing the animals, but this leather handle is really, like, it works. It feels really functional. It's nice and comfortable to hold. And then when you've got it all packed out, you can wear it as a backpack and it looks dope. When you're riding your bike, it's fine, right? But you can carry it as a day shopper sort of tote, and it's not like a cheap, flimsy thing. It's made out of nice materials. So I love the look of this bag. Okay, now, will these guys last, and should you buy them? Here's the thing. We've got organic cotton on all of these bags. They have others that have like leather bottoms and things like that. For daily carry, to me, this material is excellent because it looks good, it wears good. Again, it has this sort of indie style. It has a sort of authentic style built into it because it's not, big leather. It's not some fancy, shiny thing. It's this cool sort of not waxed cotton. I kind of wish it were waxed. It feels dry, but I also kind of like that because waxed canvas right now, it's just like, it's a top-knot fantasy, right? So if you got the waxed canvas, you're a little like, Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those trend things. But this, with this dry, even unwaxed canvas, cotton, I really like the material of the bag itself. And then there's the webbing and the metal bits all around, and I love it all. It's all really well built without feeling over designed. For instance, these little guys, they're little stoppers for the backpack strap, so for the handle rather, so that when you're holding it, it doesn't go up further than you want it to. Really just simple, minimal, not over designed. I can't tell you how difficult that is to manufacture, to make in a bag. And to do that with as many bags as they've done, these guys are working with some seriously delicious product designers for me. I think they're making excellent decisions on not just the design of the bag, but also the materials, how it's put together in such a way to keep that cost down. You'll see the strap at the bottom, super reinforced down here with this badass seatbelt webbing or nylon webbing, which is obviously basically indestructible. So materials for me are all amazing except for one piece. Well, another thing is the metal. I love these metal clippers on the bottom of this. Really solid, totally custom buckle that they've designed right here with leather bits that hold the webbing on, which I'm so glad they did that because it makes it look a lot better. The one piece I'm a little worried about are the zippers. All the zippers that I have here are not YKK. They're a size 8 zipper. Honestly, none of them really support the full, for instance, this big one on the Office, the Simple Office. This does support, can support a lot of the weight of the bag, but they're such small bags, you're not gonna be weighing them down with, you literally can't, unless you, even if you put weights into this, you can't fit that much weight because they're small, right? So I don't worry too much about the zippers, even though they're not YKK. They don't feel cheap at all. They're just not YKK, right? YKK would up the price of these bags. You get them for more affordable. And honestly, everything else is so well thought through that I bet they went through a bunch of testing or ideation on these zippers themselves. So for my money, getting one of these is a no-brainer because they're really affordable. Okay, anything under $200 for a bag like this is affordable because it's a bag that's gonna last you a long time. And me personally, I would just buy whichever one of these or look at their website that because they have more versions than these. I would just buy one to have around because it's nice to use. You know what it's like to be able to switch into a bag when you get tired of your good bag for a while and then you switch into something like this for a little while. Really, I love how affordable these guys are for just that, I don't know, for grabbing one of those because the look, I haven't found a look like this in affordable bags. I haven't found a functionality like this in good looking bags anywhere. So these guys are really kind of doing something that is way up my alley. So that's why I would just buy whichever one of these I like the most. For me personally, I like the tote and I like the Simple Office. If I needed to do any sort of business casual stuff, if I need to go into any office stuff, this is where I would go. If I wanted to look a little more designery, if I wanted to have a little more space in my bag, you know what I mean by designery? A little more Brooklyn, a little more Dumbo, a little more I don't know, a little more Tokyo, Portland or whatever, I would go with the tote because you've got a little more space and it's just got that kind of look that's kind of sweet. This one probably functions my favorite in terms of no bells and whistles, no frills and thrills. It's just what you see is what you get, and it does this really well. Big bummer for me on this one is it's a 13-inch laptop holder instead of a 15. I don't like that. I don't love that, but I don't mind it because the only thing in that main cavity for me is my laptop, and I don't throw this bag around willy-nilly. And then the Simple guy is just so utterly simple. It's so simple and useful, and there's something about that almost is more stylish than any of the others. So these suckers are really innovative, okay? They've got all these extensible, different ways to travel and carry with these guys. I love that. These guys are affordable. This is $130, $150, $170. I think that's just for the quality of the cotton and the materials and the design and build, this is so affordable. And then finally, they're just utterly stylish. It's such a good look, you guys. It is such a good look, and you know it if you're in any of those cities where you think of that stuff, where you're like me, where you're like, I wish I looked a little bit better in this cafe. So Question is making some awesome bags. Check them out, you guys. Stylish, affordable, and innovative. I've been Chase Wardman Reeves. Hope you enjoy this review. You can check out their website below in the description of this video. And if you want more videos like this, just subscribe. I'm making new ones all the time. In fact, there's another video coming out shortly about daily carry bags, like going through a bunch of different daily carry bags, which I'm super pumped about. So subscribe and you'll get that one in your inbox or whatever. I don't know how YouTube works. Oh, one more thing. If you guys purchase with the link in the description below, it helps support this channel. Please do so. It helps my wife be like, okay with me spending a Sunday morning making a bag review. And so, yeah, merci beaucoup. And if you don't know, I run a company called Fizzle.co where we help indie entrepreneurs earn a living doing something that they care about. We have a podcast that you might really, really dig if you're wanting to start up a creative product or project of your own to earn a living, right? To actually earn revenue doing something you actually care about. That's called The Fizzle Show. You can check it out at fizzleshow.co. I'm on there with a couple amazing people. All right, thank you and talk to you later.